If someone has issues managing their finances, no one mocks that person for setting a budget and monitoring their spending. No one says, just spend in a way that feels natural, intuit, what feels like you need to spend. If you get debt, even serious debt, lesson learned, and you can work your way back out. But that's often the message given to people struggling with food intake habits by those promoting intuitive eating. Sometimes we need guidance and structure.
But this isn't a perfect analogy. Finances are nothing like health, so I'm just going to keep pretending like it isn't a problem.
All right, yep, you keep pretending it's not a problem, but don't get mad in 10 years when you have diabetes and are on insulin and, can't do things with your kids. Yeah, then don't be mad then. What's going on, Moderchodes? It's your boy Long Nail, back again with another new video, and in today's video, we're going over the hot post from r/FatLogic. Let's get into it. Your brain on diets and restriction versus your brain on food and freedom. On diet and restriction, foods you shouldn't eat and foods you're allowed to eat. But when you're on food freedom, future goals, relationship, work, eating, emotions, hobbies, other important stuff. No, this just isn't true. You can be on a diet and still have all of these other emotions. In fact, I would say it's almost easier. You'll probably be happier, feel better, be more motivated, just be more physically able to go do stuff. It's just, I don't get this mindset. Well, I just, if I'm dieting, it's just all I can ever do. Well, then diet differently. There's plenty of different ways to diet. You don't have to track every single calorie in and out. But if you're struggling, that might help, but you don't have to. But just please stop making excuses and saying, oh, well, it just impacts my mental health so much, so I can't ever do it. Yeah, whatever. Are fitness diet people actually happy? From everything I've read and all the research I've done on IE and Haze so far, I've come to the conclusion that dieting is bad 99.99% of the time. And it often can result in weight gain and other bad things. Also, I've heard a lot of people say that forcing yourself to exercise when you don't want to and over-exercising can be very harmful. I have a lot of friends who are into fitness and they all follow fitness people. All of the fitness YouTubers and influencers I see are always smiling, showing off their healthy food and stuff. I know it's social media, but they always seem to be happy. So do my friends. Are they actually happy while dieting and exercising so hard every day? I thought diets caused so many bad things. I'm just really confused. Thanks. Well, let me tell you, here's what's going on here. There's a whole bunch of people out there that just don't want to take accountability for themselves and just go, it's not my fault I'm overweight. And instead of being personally accountable, they just try to push that mindset onto everybody else and go, well, if you're overweight, it's not your fault. You have no control over your weight. When in reality, you're the only person that has control over your weight, and there's no other reason you're overweight other than you. I know that's probably hard to hear for some people, but it's the truth. So, yeah, that's what's happening here. And to answer your question, are diet people actually healthy? Yeah, they're healthy and happy. So yeah, just diet and everything else falls into place. I really dislike the term overweight. Over what weight? Over the weight that the oppressive paradigm of diet culture deems acceptable? Or perhaps over the weight that socially constructed beauty and thin ideals have dictated? I'm confused. Oh, I'll clear it up for you. Over the healthy weight for a person of your stature. So when you're 5'0" and you weigh 300 pounds, you are over the desired weight of an average person at your height. And when I say desired, I mean, healthy. But heaven forbid, I say there is a correlation between size and health. Oh no. Here comes all the fake Facebook studies that are proving me wrong. The reality is people could have the same exact diet and exercise routine as people did in the 80s, and we would still weigh more today. Why? The chemicals and hormones in our food and water, pollution, autoimmune diseases on the rise, and stress hormones. So is this just another way of you saying, I really don't want to diet, and this is just some of the reasons why? Because if that's the case, just say that. But don't go, well, if I was alive in the 80s, I'd be skinny. No, you wouldn't be. You'd be the same size you are now. Dear personal trainers, stop trying to increase fat clients' mobility with weight loss, which almost never works, and start working on strength, stamina, flexibility, etc. in the body they have. I feel like this is what personal trainers do. They start and they help them work on their strength, stamina, flexibility in the body they have, and they tailor the exercises to what they can physically do in the moment, and then a result of that is shockingly, this is mind-blowing, they actually get in shape and then can do more strenuous, difficult, and maybe even impressive physical activities. And it's just such a weird concept that when you exercise, the stuff that was hard at first is suddenly easier. I know it's super weird concept, but just trust me, it works. My son's pediatrician made a point of telling me he's really heavy for his weight. You might want to watch his portions and maybe switch to 1% milk, because this puts him at risk of being obese later in life. He's 18 months old. She seriously wanted me to count calories from my toddler, who was basically a self-imposed vegetarian, and besides running around all day every day, is also strong enough to do pull-ups? Like, this kid is in all serious, mostly muscle, and eats healthier than I ever have. Bro, this doctor is trying to tell you something to help you improve your kid's health, and oh, by the way, you're the person deciding what your 18-month-old has been eating for their whole entire life. So now you're forcing your child to overeat, and then they're going to grow up addicted to all these foods that you force-fed them when they were little. So now it's just a habit. And then you're going to go, oh, it's diet culture's fault. No, it's your fault. And your doctor's trying to stop this from happening. But instead of going, oh, you know what? This doctor's probably a little smarter than I am on this subject. You go, oh my gosh, this doctor is so ridiculous. He's really saying that an 18-month-old needs to lose weight? Yeah. If you're overfeeding your 18-month-old to the point where a doctor thinks it's a health concern, you should probably stop overfeeding them and take your doctor's advice. And oh, by the way, I realize babies are little chunk monsters. But if it's to the point where they're chunk monsters, not just little chunk monsters, maybe heed your doctor's advice, because I'm sure they don't just go willy-nilly telling this to every single patient that comes in with an 18-month-old. You can't promote weight loss without also promoting fatphobia. Sure you can. I'm sure since you're very insecure, you'll just take it as fatphobia, but it has nothing to do with that. In fact, it's the opposite. We promote weight loss because we want to see other people be healthier, happier, be able to do more things that they couldn't be able to. But for some reason that gets taken as, oh, well, you just don't like us fat folk. No, I like you guys. And in fact, I like you so much, I want you to be with me longer. So I'm trying to encourage you and give you ways to lose weight. So yeah, you can definitely promote weight loss without promoting fatphobia. Diet culture and fitness industry. Fat people need to exercise. Also diet culture and fitness industry. We will not make exercise equipment that accommodates fat bodies. This is just a really sad excuse for not exercising. Because number one, most of the exercise equipment can fit very, very large bodies. I've got buddies who are 6'4", upwards of 350 pounds that can use every single machine at the gym. So I don't know what behemoths of men are working out. But even in the cases where they can't fit into the machines, which I'm sure totally exists, there's definitely plenty of other exercises that don't involve machines. In fact, most of those exercises are probably more physically demanding and will get you better results than machines do. So yeah, if you can't fit in a machine, how about you don't just go, oh, they're out to get me, and you try picking up some free weights or do some cable work or hop on a treadmill or go ride a bike or play basketball. Any of these things don't require a machine, and they still allow you to lose weight. Alright, Mother Chodes, that's it for the hot post from r/FatLogic. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. And of course, share this video with your friends. And if you want to help support the channel for free, anytime you have any shopping to do on Amazon, just click the link in the description down below and do your shopping as regular. It won't cost you anything extra, and it'll help support the channel, so I'd really appreciate it. Till next time, peace.